Hello, people. It's me, Greg. Greg the Gamer. I am writing this script at 11 p.m., so don't expect any high quality. Today, I wanted to talk about an adventure I had over these past couple of days. As you may recall, if you saw my community post just yesterday, my drawing tool that I was using for making my game, Hermes Quest, had recently stopped working due to my computer suddenly not meeting the system requirements. And so, feeling tired of all the things Windows puts me through, I decided to do the only reasonable thing I could do and wait, oh, got it, and install a new operating system onto my computer in the hopes that I can get a better paint software. And so, I installed Linux Mint. Now, I've messed with Linux Mint a few times on other computers, and it's cool and all. I really like it, but there was a problem. I did not do enough research on Linux Mint, because apparently it's not that good for gaming, and by that I mean it can't properly run Five Nights at Freddy's, Zuma Deluxe, Raymu's Awesome Holiday, or Rat Quest. You know, games that people regularly play. So clearly, this was not working for me. Linux Mint was a bad choice, but it was late, so I decided to enact my backup plan the next morning. Alright, so my next plan was, get this, to install Windows 10 again, and just go back to the way it was before. This, however, was not as easy as it seems, apparently, because I kept running into problem after problem after problem. I must have spent over 3 hours trying to get it to work. But fortunately for me, in the end, it did work. And as I make this video, I am on Windows 10 again. Most things are working fine for now. I've had a couple errors here and there, but honestly, I'm dealing with it. I backed up most of my data from the other Windows installations so I could download it onto whatever operating system I ended up on. However, there were some important things that I forgot to back up, such as my Minecraft worlds, and most importantly, my Rat Quest save file, meaning I must start over the entire game. That's kind of all I have to say about this. Obviously, this was a bad idea from the start, and I probably could have just downloaded some other paint tool to use. But hey, I learned a good lesson. All of those people who were going on and on a few months ago about how you should swap to Linux, it'll be just like Windows, but better, were entirely wrong. Don't listen to them. They clearly had no idea what they were talking about. Well, that will be all for today. Thanks for suffering this far. I want to give a huge shout out to my most persistent viewers, which would be Decisive Rebel 22, a man who continuously shows himself on my channel and claims that this image shows Hermes aura farming, which just seems like Gen Alpha nonsense to me. And also Ransman 11, another man who continues to follow my channel even after largely surpassing me without even making hardly any videos, which I must admit is rather impressive. Go subscribe to them, they're cool. Also, I made a Discord server, but I didn't tell anyone to see if anyone would notice. Impressively, one person did, so that's cool. It's in my description on YouTube, so go check it out if you care. I will be opening up a poll on YouTube to let you, the viewers, decide what sort of thing I should do in my next video. For now, farewell.